Let's start with the famous quote: extraordinary technology brings extraordinary recklessness. This quote reminds us that as technology evolves, so does the risk of ethical compromise. Hello everyone, I am Mohammad Jahidul Alam, and today I will talk about a critical case study that highlights the importance of ethics in engineering, the Volkswagen emission scandal. We will examine what went wrong, analyze the ethical failure involved, and reflect on how professional engineers can uphold integrity in the field in the face of corporate pressure. Okay, first let's give an overview of the topic. What are the ethical dilemmas in engineering? Ethical dilemma in engineering are not just theoretical problems, they are real world conflicts between doing what's right and following orders or meeting a target. Those dilemmas are significant because engineers shape the safety, health, and environmental quality of our world. We have seen in high profile cases like Volkswagen and SNC Levin that ethical lapses can cost billions and shatter the public trust. That's why we have the professional courts like from the IEEE and NSPE are essential tools. They remind us that our highest duty is to the public. The Volkswagen emission scandal. Uh, the Volkswagen case is one of the most significant ethical failure in engineering history. Over 11 billion vehicles were fitted with a defect device designed to cheat the emission test. Those cars passed a lab test but released up to 40 times the legal nitrogen oxide limit in real driving. This description harmed public health, accelerated climate damage, and shattered the trust in clean diesel technology. Engineers face internal pressure, but rather than resist or report, many complied with the company pressure. The consequences were enormous: 30 billion in penalties and criminal conviction, and a massive hit to the Volkswagen brand and the automobile industry credibility. Okay, now let's analyze the ethical theories and violation. The Volkswagen case reveals a failure across multiple ethical frameworks. From a utilitarian perspective, the deception caused more harm than good, with environmental damage and public health consequences far outweighing than the corporate gains. Deontologically, engineers violate their duty to uphold honesty and legality, prioritizing obedience over integrity. The virtue ethics highlights a lack of moral courage. Engineers fail to act with the integrity expected of their profession. Together, those frameworks underscore that ethical misconduct in engineering cannot be justified by pressure or profit. The scandal exemplifies the real-world consequences when core ethical principles are ignored. Okay, now let's talk about the professional code of ethics. Engineering codes of ethics such as those from IEEE and NSPE exist to safeguard the public welfare and uphold the integrity of the profession. Those codes stress the importance of honesty, transparency, and prioritizing public safety above corporate interest. In the Volkswagen cases, engineers failed to adhere to those standards, enabling deception instead of resisting it. Their action breached the professional trust placed in them and undermined the role of engineering in society. Ethical codes are not optional; they are binding commitments that defines what it means to be a responsible engineer. So, the recommendation: what should have been done? Engineers face ethical dilemmas must engineers facing ethical dilemmas must be empowered to act responsibly, even in the field of corporate pressure. Whistleblowing, moral resistance, and transparency are not just ethical options, they are obligation when public welfare is threatened. Organization must foster ethical culture, offers robust training, and protect those who speaks out. Stronger external regulation can also deter misconduct by increasing accountability. True engineers' leadership lies not in compliance with flawed orders, but in the courage to uphold values that protect society and the environment. Uh, the final thought or the conclusion. The Volkswagen scandal stands as a powerful lesson on the cost of ethical failure in engineering. It shows how short-term gains can lead to long-term damage when integrity is compromised. Ethics must remain at the heart of every engineering decision, not just to avoid punishment, but to ensure technology benefits humanity. Professional course provides guidance, but it is the character of individual that truly upholds them. As an engineer, we must be more than skilled. We must be manually grounded and publicly accountable. Only then we can sustain trust in our profession. Thank you everyone.